welcome to StreamTeam's very first stream. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of League. I'm your co-host, Cookie Monster, and I'm joined by...
Hallo, hallo, jeg heter Eivind.
So today we're going to be playing a 3 versus 1. We have Uwe, who is playing by himself. He is a little bit more comfortable playing League than the other three, who are going to be next up. Hanna, Ducky, and who was the last one? It was Sigurd.
Yeah.
Yep. And they are pretty new to League. So hopefully we'll get a good match. Do you have anything to say?
Det kommer til å bli vanskelig for han som er alene. Fordi, ja, han
Yeah,
er mot det.
I can imagine that. We watched a game earlier today where they were kind of testing it out. We had Vladimir, I believe,
Ja.
alone, and that was you actually.
Ja, det var veldig vanskelig å spille mot 3 personer alene. Så vi får se hvordan det går.
Yeah,
Nu
we
är
were
han-
playing on Aram,
Ja,
I believe. Yeah. So it won't be, 3 lanes. It's not going to be too crazy. He'll have some control playing by himself in that lane. But still, 3 versus 1, it is not a fair fight. We'll see how it goes.
Ja.
I believe, are we going to be doing the picks and bans first? Or are we waiting on the delay for the game to start?
jeg tror vi skulle se Pixan først.
Okay. It looks like everyone's in the lobby. So I think we're going to be jumping over to that. There we go. We got the picks and bans coming in now. I'm not too familiar with the champs of League, so you're going to have to talk a little bit about that.
Ok, så vi ser at han Ove skal kjøre Yasuo. Yasuo er veldig vanskelig å mestre, men hvis du mestrer han, så er det et solid pick.
And we have next on Timo. He was talking about that earlier. He was telling me, I'm just going to pick the most annoying champ that I can, and that would be Timo with the blinds. It's probably going to be pretty frustrating trying to hit 3 different people while you're blind. So, good luck to him.
Ja, det er sant. Men han Yasuo har en ability som heter Windwall, og da kan han jo blokke blinden til teamen, så vi får se hvordan han bruker Windwallen egentlig.
So we're going to hopefully see some pretty sick outplays by Uwe here, Firefox.
Ja, det er det vi håper på. Han er jo proff.
Now, as far as the other 2 characters go, Annie and Darius, what kind of CC are we looking at? Because that's kind of the big thing when you're playing 3 versus 1.
Ja, så Annie har en bar under, som har 4 stacks. Og når du er på den 4., så er neste ability stønne. Så det må jo han Yasuo se ut for og være klar over. Han Darius er veldig vanskelig å spille mot, selv bare 1v1 liksom. Så han har en sånn hvor han kan drage karen tilbake mot seg selv, og så har han en slow også, som gjør det vanskelig å bevege seg. Men på andre siden så er jo han Yasuo veldig mobile, for han kan jo dashe gjennom minions og fly overalt egentlig. Så det er ikke så sikkert at slowen kommer til å affekte han så veldig mye.
Yeah, I did play a little bit of Darius when I started playing, and he's got a pretty nice kit. He's got good damage. That bleed is definitely not fun to deal with.
Den er helt forferdelig å deale med.
And the pull and the slow, along with, if they time that with Annie's stun, it could be pretty devastating.
Yeah.
And then you got Timo just being super annoying, throwing out those mushrooms, throwing out those blinds. Could be tough to deal with.
Yeah.
There is a delay, I believe. Yeah, so we got 1 minute left until the match is going to start. They're already out there duking it out, but we're going to have to sit here for another 50 seconds.
Woohoo!
Now, we can't see their runes or their spells yet, I believe.
Nei, det kan vi ikke, så vi kan ikke snakke om hvordan det kommer til å affekte gamet, egentlig. Men det går jo an å snakke litt om kanskje hva de skal alle. Så for eksempel han Timo kan jo gå for full damage, eller så kan han gå for mobility. Og det er noe som heter Dark Harvest. Og det er sånn, hvis han Yasuo kommer under 50% skade, 50% health mener jeg, så gjør det mer skade neste hit. Eller så kan han gå, hva var det heter? Face rush. Så gjør hvis han treffer 3 forskjellige abilities på Yasuo, så kan han chase han Yasuo selv om han Yasuo kan dashe gjennom minions.
And Yasuo playing by himself, what kind of spells and runes is he looking at? What do you think is going to be best?
Og du kan se at han går hva heter det? Jeg husker ikke hva det heter.
Well, we're jumping into it now. They are... Can we see their items from here? What they're planning on picking?
Nei, vi kan se summoner-spill deres. Vi ser at han Yasuo går heal og flash.
I see we have 3 ghosts on
Oi.
on the one team here. So he went flash and what is that, heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, he could get in and out of combat however he'd like, and then he's got that extra little bit of heal and movement speed off of that heal.
Ja, så det er jo veldig bra. Men nå ser jeg at alle 3 har gått ghost, ja. Så betyr det at det kan hende de skal prøve å rushe han. Så hvis de får en hook fra en Darius, eller en slow for eksempel, så kan det hende at alle 3 bare popper ghost og dreper med en gang, for å få en tidlig god start. Og så ser man at han Timo har tatt hva heter det, exhaust, som gjør da at han Yasuo blir enda mer slowa.
It looks like Darius wanted to fight there, but the other 2, they're just focusing on these minions right now, so it's easier to push him when he's under tower, maybe get a little bit of poke off while the minions are pushed up.
Ja. Det er veldig lurt for dem å holde seg unna han Yasuo, fordi hvis han kommer seg nært dem, så gjør han veldig mye skade. For at den ene abilities hans er en liten sånn stab på en måte, som dealer ganske mye skade. Og hvis han treffer den 2 ganger på rad...
Ooh, that tower hit is not going to feel good. They're still diving this tower here. I don't think he's going to get out of here alive. That was a dangerous move. If all 3 went together, they may have had enough. He goes out for another one.
Han går for en igjen også.
Oh, wow. That
får han Yasuoen på slutten.
He's gonna get pretty fed off of that, especially when he's getting all this minion clear to himself.
Ja.
He's gonna be he's already got his ult here.
Han treffer tornadoen også.
I was gonna ask what is the game plan here for Yasuo, but it looks like it's just, you know, look for someone who's a little overextended, a little out of position, and take that opportunity, and then clean them up one by one.
Ja, det var jo akkurat det han gjorde nå, som var veldig bra. Det er bra spilt av han Yasuo. Ja, han bruker windwallen for å ikke ta skade fra Timo. Han ulter der. Han får Timoen. Klarer han å komme seg unna Darius? Ja, det gjør han.
She looks like she's gonna go for the kill here, but he's too far under tower, so they can't pick that up.
Tar et tower shot. Og vi ser at han Darius bruker heal der for å heale seg selv litt opp. Kanskje han skal prøve på noe nå når minion-waven kommer under tårnet.
She gets under tower and he tries to hold her there, but she didn't have aggro yet. Looks like Darius might pick up some aggro here. He's going out for another kill here. You can see, they pick him up, but you know, Yasuo gets to go back now. He's got a lot of gold. He's got 4 kills. So he's going to pick up a pretty big power spike here, it looks like, and it's going to be a lot harder for them to fight. What kind of items is he looking at here?
Da ser vi at han Yasuo har kjøpt Phantom Dancer, og det er hvis han tar mye skade, så får han et lite skjold akkurat som passiven hans. Så det er derfor Phantom Dancer er veldig bra. For at han har Phantom Dancer gir noe som heter crit. Og det er sånn at auto-attacksene hans har en sjanse til å gjøre ekstra mye skade. Oi, ser vi et bra play.
Yasuo's
Right,
got at
Yasuo.
least 2 levels on everyone on the other team, so he's feeling pretty comfortable just diving into the wave like this.
Ja. Han spiller jo det her til perfeksjon.
And with that Phantom Dancer, he's getting that extra bit of health if he were to be in trouble. So it seems like he's feeling pretty safe right now. I think what the 3 on red team need to do here is they need to make sure they're grouped up, syncing their crowd controls.
Ja, de må kommunisere og få til et samlet angrep på han Yasuo. Ellers så kommer de ikke til å vinne, tror jeg.
Looks like Teemo just got out of there on account of the blind. He got pretty lucky with that one. It looked like one more hit might have taken him out, especially if it was a crit. That would have been devastating. So it looks like Darius might try to go get a pull here. No, Yasuo was able to get away before that pull and the slow come through.
Nå pusher bare noob-laget inn mot tårnet.
And he's pushing out. She looks like she has her stun ready. So if Darius could get a pull here in a slow, they might be able to do some damage, but it looks like she used her stun.
Ja, det var litt dumt egentlig. Og så... Og han går inn for den. Han jakter på Ann igjen. Han får Ann igjen. Han bruker knock-upen på Darius. Ult Darius, den er fin.
And then a crit to finish him off.
Ja. Og Teemo kommer seg unna igjen.
It's still going to be hard for Yasuo to get these towers.
Ja.
He's looking like he could do quite a bit of damage here, though, when he's got a full wave in there. Gets a little bit of poke damage on Teemo as well. He's quite low. He could get picked off here if he's not careful. There it is. He goes in before the other 2 come back. He's continuing. In between towers here, he's looking for more kills.
Han kom seg ut I livet også. Treffer tornaden på begge.
The amount of mobility on Yasuo is really just allowing him to do whatever he wants when he's ahead. Wow. That is just incredible. There's nothing they could do at this point. He's just so far ahead that he just needs to focus one target. If they're not coordinating their stuns, he can just
kommer ikke til å klare noe hvis de ikke coordinater stans.
he can just go in one-on-one.
Ja. Gameplanen deres burde egentlig være å spille defensivt og defende turret, fordi at hvis de utfor turret, så dreper bare Yasuo dem. Det var nesten at Bjørn til å Annie tok han der da.
I feel like Yasuo should probably try and back soon, get another power spike, just so that he's completely unstoppable, because he's got quite a bit of gold again.
Jeg tror det sånn at han må vente, faktisk. Han må dø for å kunne kjøpe.
Okay, I see.
Det gjør det jo litt balansert. Litt vanskeligere for Yasuo å vinne, altså.
It might even be worth it for him to dive a tower while they're not focusing on him.
Ja, bare for å pick opp et kill til før han dør, liksom. Så kan han gå og kjøpe. Så når han går og kjøper, så får han en stor power spike igjen, som gjør at han kan ødelegge dem mer. Hvis jeg kan si det.
I'm not exactly sure. Ducky is taking tower shots here. He focuses on the Darius because he's deep in the tower. The last little tower shot reached Ducky and was able to take her out while he was focusing on Darius. It was just great prioritization on the enemies there.
Døde han Yasuo endelig, og Teemo får skjøtte han.
Now Teemo, for killing Yasuo there, gets quite a bit of gold and experience. So he can probably get a little extra boost when he goes back as well. And it looks like Darius, I'm not sure exactly what item he's picked up, but he's looking like he's a little bit stronger now.
Han har kjøpt et magic resist item mot Yasuo som er AD, attack damage. Og så ser man at han Yasuo han har kjøpt IE, som gjør at crits gjør enda mer skade. Og nå har han også 100% sjanse på å få crits hver gang han slår dem. Og det er en av de største powerspikesene til Yasuo når han kjøper IE.
I mean, just the poke damage from him is insane. When he goes in, these squishies don't stand a chance.
Ja.
They need Darius up there, just controlling him, doing a little bit of CC, getting that bleed stacked up.
Litt BM må være lov fra Yasuo.
We like to have fun here. You know, a little BM never hurt.
Oh.
Ducky is going in. She might just want an item at this point.
Ja.
Because she just kind of walked in there. It's looking like Darius, I mean, he's 6 levels behind. Yasuo is so far ahead right now, but Darius, he can tank a little bit.
Han Yasuo har du bare gøy nå. Han er så sterk at det er nesten ikke mulig for dem å vinne.
Well, now they know what Yasuo's playstyle is like. So going into, we're going to be doing a best of 3. So going into the next round, I'm assuming this one won't last too much longer. Going to the next round, they might understand his playstyle a little bit and play a little bit more coordinated against it.
Ja, jeg håper jeg får se det i neste runde. Det blir bra. Men Timo gjør ganske mye skade nå mot han Yasuo, fordi at han fikk shutdown goldet. Oi, oi, oi. Han gjør en ult, nei, en Q-flash-ult-kombo der som er veldig fin.
It looks like they're working him down a little bit here with the Annie ult. He was able to do a little bit of damage, but he just cleans everyone up. He's just too powerful right now.
Og han går for å få nytt item. Og gir Timo shutdown også. Så alle 3 på noob-laget har opp summoner-spillsene deres, så jeg har ikke brukt dem på lang tid egentlig.
Yeah, that's something they might need to work out next time. Just be a little bit more aggressive with those summoner spells.
Og nå ser vi at han Yasuo builder litt mer damage, lifesteal og resistance til både AP og AD. Som gjør at han kommer til å bli veldig mye sterkere også. Og Timo plasserer shroomsene sine overalt for å prøve å lure han Yasuo til å gå inn i dem.
At this point, I mean, Yasuo doesn't need those bushes. He's just out in the open.
Ja, han kan bare gå igjennom dem.
Just hunting people down. So, I mean, as Timo...
Og han bruker fin windwall der for å blokke både Annie og Timo sine abilities.
I'm assuming Timo is going to want to be putting these mushrooms in the middle of the lane. Just kind of trying to eat attacks and just generally block him out a little bit. You can see he's starting to play some in the middle of the lane now. That blind actually saved some health off of Darius there, but it didn't matter. Didn't matter. He's just tearing through them right now, bulldozing them.
Og Annie får stun. Timo poker han litt. Litt mer BM. Alltid lov det.
Now, I believe the win condition for the pro team for Yasuo is just to get this second turret. It'll take quite a bit of time if he wants to take the Nexus entirely.
Ja,
so I think once he gets this turret, that'll be the match.
Ja, spesielt med Timo Shrooms, som kan treffe alle minionsene samtidig. Det gjør det veldig vanskelig for han å pushe inn mot tårnet. Får nok oppe, tar den. Inn i Dariusen. Dariusen misser på Q-en. Han flasher for å drepe Timoen. Bommer på en Q. Han går bare crazy, han der.
You just see how much of a different level Yasuo is on. The target prioritization, he's just running right past Darius.
Ja. Og Darius er jo vanskeligere å drepe, for han er mer tanky.
Yeah.
Så da dreper han de andre først.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, if the noob team wants to win this, they might need a frontliner that has a little bit more crowd control.
Ja. Kan takke han Nekstad for å subscribe med tier 1 subscription her.
Can we get some hype in the chat?
Give me pogs in the chat, boys.
I see a few pogs, but we could do better than that. Let's get a few more pogs for next odd. Hey, there we go.
Ja. Der ser vi at Noob-laget har ødelagt et tårn. Yasuo BM med mer.
I mean, the longer these games go on, the better it is for the noob team, because they have a chance to get a little bit more farm. Maybe protect that second turret a little bit longer. You can see Darius is very, very tanky now. So he's just looking to soak up as much damage as he can while the other two are working Yasuo down. The two squishies in the backline, they need to be very careful, because Yasuo can just dash in past Darius. If they don't have their summoner spells up and they don't have any CC ready, Yasuo can just run straight in.
Og Darius popper Ghost for å gå etter han Yasuo.
Swanky Cray, thanks for the tier 1 sub.
Woo!
And Torix for the 100 bits. Thank you very much.
Lag 2, let's go! Sheesh!
And one biddy from AD Kuzmenko.
Ade Kuzmenko.
Bringing in really dropping the big bucks there. Thank you very much.
Det ser det ut som han Yasuo egentlig bare BM-er. Han prøver ikke engang. Det for enkelt.
Yeah, I mean, he does have to be careful with that though. The turret is very low, so he can probably just take it whenever he wants, but like I said before, the longer this game goes on,
jo vanskeligere blir det. Det sant.
Exactly.
Så jo lengre han BM, jo vanskeligere blir det for ham.
I mean, he seems to be healing a lot. Does he have some sort of lifesteal item?
Ja, han bygger opp til det i stad. Jeg har ikke sett itemsene etter det.
It seems every time he gets chiseled down a little bit, he just slaps them once and gets all his health back.
Og Darius bruker ulten sin der.
A very aggressive ult. It did a good amount of damage. It got him pretty low, but he goes in with his own ult and dashes out, gets out scot-free.
Nå kommer han bare til å lifesteal opp igjen på minions, så kan han sikkert tower dive igjen. Han bommer på Q-en. Han prøver på en god flash Q-kombo, men det funker ikke.
It looks like he gets locked down under the turret here and takes a little bit too much damage from it. That must have been the Annie stun that really locked him down there.
Ja. Hvis ikke Annie hadde stunnet, så kunne han bare dasha ut igjen.
Looks like Yasuo might be flying a little bit too close to the sun here, letting them catch up.
Det veldig modig av han å gjøre, egentlig. Det kan hende at han taper på grunn av det.
But we do have to thank him for making the stream longer. Really giving us a little extra content here.
Sant det. Nå ser vi at Nublag har kjørt ned det ene tårnet og starter på å ta inhibitoren. Kommer de til å overleve det her da? Når Yasuo kommer tilbake egentlig.
If Teemo's able to kite him around here a little bit, they might be able to just take that inhibitor.
Teemo popper Ghost, men blir truffet av tornadoen.
He gets the blind off here. It might buy him some more time, but I don't think he's getting away. While they
det var ganske smart egentlig.
dragged him around, they really distracted him, and now they're just in here slamming these turrets. Looks like two full minion waves in there. He's probably going to clean up Ducky as well, but he goes for the Darius. And there he goes, dashing straight toward Ducky, trying to pick up that kill. He gets it. Darius taking some tower shots here. But the second turret is down to half health.
Det faktisk veldig smart spilt av dem, Nublaget.
Yeah, it was a good play. I'm not sure if it was intentional, but it worked out very well. Not sure if he'll be able to pick up this kill on Darius. He's quite tanky. So Darius is just going to walk away without getting killed. Now, after getting the inhibitor, what does that mean for the noob team?
Det veldig mye pressure på lane da, for da får de to sånne store minions som tåler veldig mye og gjør mye skade mot de andre minionsene. Så kommer alltid til å pushe mot Yasuo sin side. Så gjør det enda vanskeligere for han Yasuo å drepe dem.
And as far as Yasuo's wave clear goes, is it going to be difficult for him to clear these waves now that they have these really tanky minions?
Yasuo sin wave clear ganske bra egentlig, fordi han har tornado og Q-en hans, han kan dashe gjennom alle sammen og gjøre mye skade. Oi, nå ser jeg at han Yasuo, han har gått full AP. Han har byttet opp hele bildet sitt.
Wow.
Og det er ikke vanlig at man gjør på Yasuo. Så han bare selte alle crit itemsene sine, og så gikk han for å gå en helt annen versjon av Yasuo, som egentlig er dårligere enn full crit Yasuo.
And you could see Darius, he was able to box for a little while there, but when he realized he was going to die, he just went for that turret, tried to get a little bit of damage in before he went down. It's going to be very dangerous for Teemo and Annie here, though, without their Darius soaking up that damage. They need to be very careful. Maybe wait for another wave to come in, make sure they're clearing the blue wave that's coming toward them, and just try and get some chip damage in on this tower.
Det hadde jo også vært noe om de ventet på Darius også, for at han er jo tanken deres. Han går inn i en shroom, tar ganske mye skade fra både Annie og Teemo akkurat der.
Now we got another full wave coming in. Do they want to be focusing these waves here so that their wave goes into tower, or are they looking to just do as much chip damage as they can to Yasuo?
Det beste ville vært om de pushet da og gikk for å ta tårnet, for at nå er det jo veldig lavt å hoppe på tårnet.
There goes the
Der fikk de
tower.
tårnet. De fikk han Yasuo også.
This is looking pretty free right now. You
Der
know,
tok de inhib.
I gotta say, with that showboating that we had from Yasuo, it really cost him the game. If he just, kind of went in, took that second, his win condition is just to take the second turret.
Ja.
So if he just went in there, hit it a few times, that's a win for him.
Han kunne sikkert ha gjort det før han gikk full AP egentlig. Men det er bare BM. Han ventet til neste runde med å slå.
Yeah. So now the noob team, they kind of know what they need to beat a solo player. You need to get to late game.
Ja, jeg lurer egentlig litt på hva strategien deres er nå. Kommer de til å bytte, eller holder de med de samme championsene?
It's a good question. I mean, like you said, the best plan is probably just to play defensively, defend your turret. It gets you to late game. It's going to take a while. It might be slow, but it's safe.
Ja.
So we'll see if they want to choose some different champs. Maybe have a front line that can CC a little more. Maybe have some more. I don't know. The Teemo pick was Nextod was telling me he wanted that blind. You know, he wanted to really just disrupt
Ja.
the pro player. It worked out every now and then, but like you said, he was able to block it a few times with the wind wall.
Ja. Han var jo veldig flink til å bruke windwall når det var veldig nødvendig. Så for eksempel når Annie og Timo sto i lag, så man jo at han brukte windwallen til å få begge to til å bomme på abilitiesene deres.
Yeah, and you could see the difference here. The pro player, he knows the enemy champs. He knows that he needs to block with that wind wall, and when their kits are down, he's able to just dash straight in, pick off those squishies, and he's got the game. So we'll see if they want to keep playing aggressively. If they have more crowd control champs, they could probably play aggressively and try and pick the Yasuo off early. But it looks like we won't be seeing Yasuo again.
Ja, det ser ut som han picker Karma, som egentlig en support champion. Så kanskje det blir vanskelig.
Or Zed.
Ja, han hopper over noen forskjellige folk her.
It looks like n00bs is going to be keeping their comp, so we'll see if they either change their strategy, try to coordinate their CC a little more, or if they just play defensively to get to late game, because that's what worked in this past match.
Ja.
It looks like Firefoxy's trying to just throw them off. Not sure it matters because they seem to have their picks locked in already, except for Annie. So, you know, mind games. It's all about the mind games.
Han psyker dem out. Han plukker Yasuo.
So it will be Yasuo again. So we're going to see the same matchup.
Ja.
We'll see if they play any differently this time.
Kanskje de spiller litt mer koordinert. Det hadde vært litt artig å se.
Yeah.
Gi han litt trøbbel i starten også.
Absolutely, yeah. Just to see these noobs come together. 3 noobs making 1 pro. So we're hoping to see a little exciting gameplay where maybe they coordinate their abilities, because in this past match we saw they were kind of going in one at a time. Darius thought he was tanky enough in the beginning to kind of box and soak up some damage, but Yasuo was just kind of shredding him.
Ja, de ga han Yasuo alt for mye plass til å gjøre det han hadde lyst til å gjøre. Når du gir Yasuo plass, så er du screwed uansett, liksom.
So Yasuo again will probably be looking to be diving those backliners, which is why maybe they'll play defensively, because it, you know, at level what you start at level 3 in this game mode, right?
Yeah.
So at level 3 you can't really be taking turret shots. So it might end up being a little bit of a slower game if they want to take it slow. And Yasuo is just going to be looking to pick off those players who are out of position.
Yeah.
So, Ducky, I believe, just started playing League
a
few days ago.
Sammen med han Sigurd og han Andreas også.
Okay, so all 3 players...
De helt nye til spillet.
Completely new. They may have played... I think they're all... Except for... I think one of them is level 12, one of them is level 10, and one of them is level 2.
Yeah.
So they're completely new. We know Blastfern. He has played quite a bit of Darius top with some of the other people on the team here. So he's pretty comfortable with that. And then we have Nextod playing Teemo, who I'm not sure how well he knows the kit, but he knows that Teemo is annoying.
Ja, det alt han gikk for.
Yeah.
Det bare for å være annoying.
Yep. And Ducky, I'm not sure how much she's played Annie, but I'm assuming that's kind of been her main since she started. And it's a week in the progress, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think they've played any more than a week.
Ja.
That's correct. I just got word from HQ. I had the wrong Andreas. It's Muller, not Nextad. I must have said that 4 or 5 times already. Muller. That's the one. Hvordan har Solborg vært så langt da?
Nei, jeg har det topp. Det er dritartig.
Yeah, I've been having a blast. I mean, as you may have noticed, I came from the United States. I don't know if you heard it in my accent, but we don't have any kind of schools like this in the States, and it's incredible. I've been loving it so far.
Da ser vi at de har Timo og Annie har byttet runes til Comet.
Comet. Now, what does Comet do?
Det er sånn, når de treffer sin første ability, jeg husker ikke helt hvor lang cooldown på Comet er, men første abilityen de treffer, så sender de ut en komet som gjør area damage. Bare litt da, men det er veldig poke-build liksom. Så det ser ut som de går for et saktere start. Og der ser vi han, Yasuo starter med BM allerede. Han har brukt både healen og flashen sin før gamet startet.
I could imagine he might be a little bit upset after that loss, which really should have been a win. So little BM is probably deserved. Hey, thanks for the one biddy, Kuzmenko, and a little heart. You guys are spoiling us today with these bits. We're gonna be rich soon. Yasuo just goes right in aggressively right off the start. It looks like those comets are really doing some good poke damage there.
Timo fikk der.
Wow. So we were kind of expecting the noob team to play a little bit more defensively this time, but Yasuo just came right out the gate super offensively, and he got picked off super early. That's not going to be good for him.
Det kommer til å bli ekstra vanskelig også. Nå er alle på noob-lag i level 4, og han er fortsatt... Nei, han er også level 4.
Now, he might also... I'm not too familiar. Hey, we got 200 bits from Torix. Got a new bit leader.
Det er PogChamp.
That is a big PogChamp. So let's get some Pogs in the chat. So I'm thinking, I'm not too familiar with how the mechanics of kill rewards go, but he may be letting one of them get pretty fed, so he can go for a pick on them later and get a little extra gold and a little extra XP.
Det kunne vært en god strat.
Because if I'm not mistaken, you get extra gold and extra XP for getting revenge kills.
Ja. Men det bruker som oftest å være sånn 2 eller 3 kills.
Okay. I mean, he's getting a lot more farm than them just from the waves. So if he just keeps up in level with them by taking these waves and then picking off the bounty, it may get him pretty far ahead.
Ja, og så får han får full XP fra minions han også, så gjør at han leveler opp fortere enn de 3, for at de deler XP-en til alle minionsene. Så mye, oi. Nå går Darius inn under
diving this tower.
Han fikk demolish på tårnet. Kanskje de rusher for å ødelegge basen hans.
That could be a decent strategy if they're able to get to that inhibitor before Yasuo is able to pick them off, get too strong and pick them all off one by one. They might be able to get a little extra lane pressure from those waves.
Yasuo gjør en god jobb med å poke og Annie med tornadoen sin.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of poke coming out from Yasuo here. I'm not seeing too much of that comet poke. There's a little bit right there.
Ja.
But it's not really doing as much as we thought.
Ja, Darius har kjøpt Merc Treads, som er boots med magic resist. Jeg vet ikke helt. Det er også sånn at han blir litt mer stun resistant, men ellers så er det jo ikke så veldig bra boots mot Yasuo, fordi Yasuo gjør AD-skade. bortsett fra når han går full AP, sånn som han gjorde i stad. Så enten er det smart, eller så er det ikke så veldig smart.
So, just to be clear, AD,
Attack damage.
You want armor against that.
Ja.
But he chose to go for magic defense.
Ja.
Definitely an interesting play.
Og Darius ulte som første ability. Det som er greia med han Darius er at han har sånne stacks. Så hver gang han treffer han Yasuo, så går det opp en stack. Og når han har fått 5 stacks, så får han ekstra AD, og han får gjøre mye bleed-skade, liksom. Så håpen til han Yasuo går ned gradvis. Kommer de til å...
Looking to clear the wave here, maybe, but he gets cut down.
Ja.
He tried to go after the Teemo there, but Teemo got his blind off. And at that point, Yasuo was trying to pull himself out, but Darius was just there with the pull and the slow. So he put himself in a pretty bad spot after getting hit by that blind.
Så ser vi at han Darius har Demolish, og det er de krystallene på siden. Når de er telt ned, så gjør han ekstra skade i forhold til hvor mye HP han har på tårnet.
So it's like you said before, they're just trying to rush these towers down.
Ja. Det ser ut som det er det som er strategien, ja.
Yasuo coming back with a vengeance. He's angry. He's going in. He wants these picks. And he gets an ult off on Teemo. I'm not sure if he can clean it up.
Han ble stønnet av Annie der, som gjorde at han ikke kunne gå inn enda mer. Så det er bra spilt av Annie, egentlig. Og han går inn på Darius igjen. De andre to følger ikke med.
He's got 2 levels on him and he's alone. He's going to try and clean this up more, but he decides to pull back.
Ja.
Get some poke damage out on Annie. That's going to hurt.
Og han brukte heal for å dash, for å dodge commeten til han Teemo der.
He's hitting all of these tornadoes on Annie. She was full health a minute ago, and now she's just getting poked down constantly.
Han traff begge to der. Så det ser ut som han bare defender turreten akkurat nå, og så venter de til waven pusher ut, så de kan angripe det neste tårnet igjen. Men nå er det jo veldig skummelt å gå helt opp til tårnet, for da har han Yasuo mye plass han kan jakte på dem.
It looks like he's going to try and pick off the Teemo here. Let's see if Darius can peel enough, and he gets it. He fills up those blood stacks and just is able to crush him. It was a pretty good play there. Teemo, with his little jukes, was able to get himself out and bait that Yasuo a little bit closer to the minion wave and to Darius.
Det finnes også en strategi på Aram, er at hvis du ikke har blitt truffet på lenge, for at man må dø for å kunne kjøpe items, så går du under turreten og dør hvis du for eksempel som han Teemo nå er low. Så i stedet for at han Yasuo får kille, så får ingen kille, og han Teemo får gå tilbake og kjøpe nye items.
That peel right there is great, but he has the dash and the whirlwind to just snipe Ducky.
Og Darius misser bomme på hooken sin der.
I'm not sure how much that hook would have done, but they would have definitely gotten a little bit of good poke damage on him if he landed it.
Og Yasuo går in shroom
and
der.
A huge ult from Yasuo there to just take him out. And he keeps continuing for this Teemo, but Teemo's a little too quick. Sheesh.
Så ser vi bare at han Yasuo holder waven oppe med tårnet.
It was looking good for the noob team in the start when they got that first blood.
Ja.
But it's looking worse now. Yasuo is able to get ahead before they're able to get enough farm to keep up.
Jeg tror det er viktig at de skjøtter ned han Yasuo veldig tidlig. For han Yasuo, han scaler veldig bra, som gjør at han blir veldig fort sterk. Han blir sterk på få items. For at hvis en item gir 25% sjanse for å gjøre crit, så får han Yasuo 50%.
Okay. Yeah, that is scary.
Du ser
Darius needs to get up here in the front. He can't really be the one hiding in the bushes because Yasuo will just go in and demolish these two.
kanskje de prøver å beite han.
It definitely looked like bait, but I would have had Teemo or Annie in the bush there. And
Yeah, true.
Darius just soaking up some damage early on, getting some of Yasuo's abilities out of the way.
Oh.
But he's able to just use all of them on the squishies. He's got the full
Han
blood
kommer seg
stacks
unna der.
here, but he does seem to be able to get away. He might turn on this Annie. She thinks she could get the kill, but he's just so powerful right now. Without Darius there to protect her, there's no way she wins that fight.
Darius
gets
kan
a good
få
spin
kills her.
there.
Hvis han for eksempel treffer en hook nå, så hadde det vært detrimental for Yasuo. Han bruker heal også. Han treffer Q-en ordentlig. Han
These
bruker
blood
hooken bra.
stacks and the hook. That was a very good play by Darius. It's almost like he's not even a noob. He might have just been hustling us.
Just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. So the longer these matches go on, the longer the spawn timers become. And
Yeah.
that's really, really bad for Yasuo. Because once he dies, they're able to push these minions straight to the turrets and just take them out. But it looks like they can come back to heal a little bit. And then maybe go push this tower. Yeah, it looks like they're going to try and break it down.
Yasuo går inn med en gang han kommer. Men han velger å ta en Darius i stedet for, fordi Darius kan drepe tårn ganske fort.
It looks like Darius might get away.
Det var nesten.
Not a chance. And then an ult on Annie just cleans her up instantly.
Og Teemo går tilbake inn igjen for å se om han kan redde Annie, men det funka ikke.
Triple kill from Yasuo is not going to be good for the noob team. They did not even manage to clean up that turret. So it's going to be very difficult for them from here on out.
Ja.
We lost our chat screen here, so I'm just going to bring that back up.
Å nei.
What are we going to do without chat? Chat is the whole show. You guys make the show.
Darius treffer en hook, men han bommer på slowen sin. Yasuo går inn, ulte.
He's getting a lot of damage out on this Darius. He's not able to clean it up. Takes a few tower shots there. Annie chasing for this kill, looks like. She's going to stay back, clear these minions up. She has to be careful that she doesn't get too close to Yasuo, though, because he can just dash in there and clean her up. He's got 6 levels on her, and it looks like that's exactly what he's going to do right here. You need to be very careful when you don't have your Darius there, especially to not get too close, because he's so mobile, Yasuo. He can just, the moment you're slightly out of position, he can just go in there and clean you up. Cleans up another kill here. The Darius was pretty low, so he was kind of in the danger zone there. But it looks like Yasuo might be able to come back and win this one. All he needs is this second turret here as his win condition. Takes a tower shot. He gets blinded here, so he needs to retreat. He goes in again, tries to die to the turret, but he was hit by Teemo earlier on, so he would not have deprived them of that credit.
Vi ser at noob-laget pusher opp nå. Kanskje de prøver å ta enda et tårn.
If they could get another tower here, it's just the inhibitor behind that before there's more turrets, I believe.
Ja.
So if they could get that inhibitor, that might be their saving grace.
Så Teemo missa på minion wavesen med shroomen sin. Der, ja.
And here
Den
they
får
get the other
tårnet.
turret.
Den går for inhiben med en gang. Eller Annie gjør det.
That would be the play. I would do the same if I were them before Yasuo gets there, but a
Så
little
burde de
quick on
egentlig
his
bare
feet.
springe.
Yeah, just get out, wait for the next wave. If
Darius
Darius
velger å gå
can
inn.
eat some abilities here,
Darius bruker ghosten sin for å springe bort. Han treffer tornadoen på Annie fint der.
I think Darius just needs to bait out some abilities here. You see, again, he's hiding in the bush, but he needs to be on the front line eating these abilities. He's stacking that blood as well. But Yasuo's able to dash away. He's going back for the Annie. Or he's going for the Teemo.
Han tar Annie i stedet. Hun er nærmere. Han får... Åh! Treffer han tornadoen?
Oh, those. It seems
Teemoen.
he has unlimited dashes. Oh, he's just doing so much damage to Darius as well. He can
Han bare
easily get that
flexer på alle
1v1.
tre der.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we lost chat forever. Sorry, chat.
Ja, den er bare helt borte. Er det... Second tower.
For Uwe playing Yasuo. No, Yasuo's win condition is to get the second turret. The noob team needs to get the Nexus as their win condition. And that's going to be
Yasuo.
round 2 for Yasuo. So now we're all tied up. We can just cut it to us again, and they can get started on the next round. If you just let them know.
Jeg tror vi trenger hjelp med TV-en her inne. Det funker ikke.
They're going to duke it out a little bit longer.
Yep.
Yasuo just doing his little dance back there since he won the round. He's just going to show off his skills a little bit longer here. Going straight for that Teemo. Teemo looks like, you know, they all look like they're a little bit stronger now, as you can see. The blind and the stun there, and the bleed and the slow. He just kind of got demolished there, but it's too late. The second turret has gone down, so they just needed a few more minutes. If they had just played a little bit more defensively early on,
Ja.
they would have got to this point before losing their turrets. Wondering if, yeah, one more round. It's all tied up now. Have the players been informed that the round is over? Okay.
Tror jeg kanskje han bare tar tårnene for ende.
We also do have a delay, so they might already be on their next game.
Something.
Can we request some assistance from the studio to get chat back? I miss chat. There we go.
Hey!
Oh, I
We
missed
back,
you guys.
baby!
How many people in chat are former StreamTeam students?
Sheesh!
OG gang. Muffin Man. I've definitely seen you around on the Discord.
OG teacher!
OG teacher. Hva kaller man frokosten til en spøkelse? Not sure. En buskive? Buskive? I'm not great on Norwegian wordplay because my Norwegian is very formal. So any slang or wordplay, it might be that I get it, or I might just be like, I don't know what you're talking about. But that one I got. That was pretty good.
En
good stuff.
brødskive.
Bruh. Bruh, Shiva. Med spøkepølse. Hihihi. All right, so we're all tied up now, 1-1. It feels like the noobs may have gotten a little overconfident in that second game. They're like, we can take this
Ja.
guy. He's fresh meat. Knock knock. Who's there? Europe. Europe who? No, Europe who? Oh. Aw.
Åh, Jesus.
That was pretty good. I like that one. So, I wonder if they're going to be picking the same champs here in the third game. I'm thinking maybe Yasuo. He's kind of, I think he's got them under control now. He knows what he needs to do against this comp. So he may just go Yasuo again. Especially when he knows their play style. He knows how to play around them. But he's going to hover a little bit just to scare them.
Bara för att pranka. It's a camera right there. Haha.
Bro, it's just a prank. Look, there's a camera. So, what did he pick this time?
Han plockar Azir.
What kind of role does he play? Or she? Or it? Or...
Azir er en midlaner. Vet ikke helt hvordan jeg skal forklare det. Han er veldig mobile, akkurat som Yasuo, men ikke like mobile. Så han lager sånne sandstatuer som kan angripe foran.
Okay.
Og så vanligvis så bruker man å gå attack speed, så man slår veldig fort, ikke sant? Så sender han bare 3 eller 4 sånne sandstatuer mot de andre, bare for å poke, liksom.
Okay. So
Også
probably a little more of a safer play back a little bit, get some poke damage out.
Ja, og så ulten hans er at han tar opp sånne sandstatuer, og så får han dem til å gå en vei. Og hvis det er en enemy som står midt i det, så blir de dyttet den retningen som alle sandstatuene går.
Okay.
Så for eksempel så kan de bruke det til å dytte dem under tårnet sitt.
If they're playing a little too aggressively.
Ja. Så det ser ut som han går for en veldig safe strategi akkurat nå. Men det kan jo hende han gjør noe crazy, sånn som han gjorde med Yasuo, gå full AP.
Absolutely. And as a mid laner, Yasuo, he's a fighter.
Ja.
So mid laners are generally mages.
Ja, ja.
So he's probably going to be a little bit more squishy.
Ja, det er veldig sant. Så hvis han blir tatt med en Darius-hook for eksempel, eller en Annie Stun, så kan det hende at han
He's in trouble.
Ja.
Yeah, we do have a CS tournament coming up, and I'm pretty excited about that. I think we're gonna have a 5v5, and there's gonna be a light mixture of noobs and pros. The pros have a handicap, the secret though. You'll have to stay tuned to find out. So it'll be very fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Ja, gleder meg også. Nei, jeg skal spille. Skal ikke caste da.
Kuzmenko just dropping the bits. He's rolling in bits.
Ja, ja, ja. Du kjører det.
Yeah, there will be a lot more streams throughout the week too. We have some fun stuff lined up. I believe there is a soccer IO tournament.
Ja.
Which is a sort of browser game style soccer game. And I've never played FIFA or anything, so I don't know how that's going to go for me, but it should be pretty exciting. What else do we have?
Var det ikke Mario Party?
Yes, or maybe it became Pummel Party.
Ja.
It's either Mario Party or Pummel Party, which is always a good time.
Ja,
You can always have fun playing that.
Så det blir bra, det òg.
Smash? Ooh, it's a good suggestion. We'll have to organize some Smash.
Ja. Det
Who's trying to smash though? Who's trying to smash?
Me.
Tonight, I don't know. We already have a plan for most of the teams here, so I'm definitely excited if we're gonna have some Smash planned, but I don't know if it'll be tonight. So, what was this character called again that the pro is playing?
Asir.
Seer. Okay, so he, I assume, or she, is it a he or a she?
Jeg er ikke helt sikker,
It's an it.
faktisk.
We'll call it an it.
Ja.
It, whatever. Well, the player is a he, so we'll go with he.
Ja, ok.
So he is probably looking to build ability damage, I assume.
Oi.
Oh no, you said attack speed.
Ja, attack speed. Så han går attack speed med ability damage,
Okay.
som gjør at statuene hans gjør mer skade samtidig som de slår fortere, liksom. Men det er en veldig komplisert champion å spille. Fordi du har bare én dash inn eller ut.
It's not
You
like
can't get-
Yasuo where you can just
Nei,
jump
nei.
all around the map.
Enten så går du inn, eller så går du ut. Det er det som er Asir. Men
Vi så-
Asir er veldig sterk på poke, sånn som han gjorde nå på han
On
Darius there.
there. And he takes a tower shot too. That's
Ooh.
unfortunate. Uses the dash super aggressively. The other two are a little too afraid to help out because he is putting out a lot of damage. You can already see, it seems he has very high base attack speed because he's already slinging these basic attacks out very quickly.
Han har en rune som gjør det, faktisk.
Ah.
Det er etter første autoattack på en champion, så prokker det, og da har han 6 sekunder med mer attack speed.
I can see how that would work very well on this champ.
Ja. Og han bruker dashen for å komme seg unna. Darius treffer hooken sin veldig bra der. Han bruker
There's
ulten for å...
the ult that you were talking about, yeah.
Ja. Får han Darius før han dør? Nei.
Oh! Wow, that was very close. Darius just running in with a vengeance, looking for that heal. It's not there yet, but he wants it. He was pretty mad about that first blood, so
Yeah.
he just ran right in there. Luckily, Annie followed up with him, I believe,
Ja,
so it ended up working out pretty well. He ate the ult as well.
ja.
I'm not sure how long that cooldown is, but he might not. Ooh, he
Ooh.
dashes in for that kill when he's a little bit too far under tower.
Han Darius kunne jo brukt den strategien som jeg snakket om i stad. Det at han, for han var veldig low, ikke sant? Så i stedet for å gi han Nasir-killet, så kunne han gått og dødd for tårnet, og så kommet seg tilbake med mer items, uten at laget hans har mistet noe.
Ja.
Eller han Nasir har fått noe, liksom. Her kommer han Darius igjen, bare charger rett inn. Nå står han i midten av 3 statuer.
Yikes.
Det gjør veldig mye skade.
Yeah, he took quite a few hits there. Probably not too familiar with Azir's kit.
Nei, det er veldig sant.
They've played 2 games against Yasuo, so now they're thinking, okay, you know, he's got all these dashes, he's got this and that, so they're
Also-
playing around Yasuo.
Ja, og så switcher han det bare opp.
Yep. And it seems to be paying off
Ja.
for our pro player.
Men Noob-laget leder fortsatt på skade på tårnet da, fordi at han Darius har Demolish, som igjen da gjør mer skade på tårn, basert på hvor mye HP han har. Maks HP da.
I think he knows Darius is there, yep. And
Og Darius charger inn.
he gets a
det er
nice
ingen som
heal
hjelper
on
han.
his spin,
Ja.
which kept him alive. Very lucky he hit it on the max range there.
Mhm.
I'd like to see more of Annie or Teemo
Ja.
kind of hiding in those bushes there and letting Darius, when he's a little healthier, maybe eating some of these abilities so that Teemo and Annie can go in without being worried about getting
Mhm.
picked off. Oh, that was a
Oh.
huge ult pushing 2 of them under tower. He's getting a lot of golden XP off of those kills there, and pushing this wave up. Teemo's probably going to be playing very safe here under tower. Probably a little bit of afraid of this Azir who has 3 levels on him.
Jeg er faktisk ikke sikker på om Timo Blind påvirker statuen. Men jeg tror ikke det, fordi det er en annen entity. Men det påvirker i hvert fall autoattacksene hans, som kommer fra Nasir da.
He probably knew that they were going to pick Teemo again, and picked someone who has abilities that can kind of counter that with these statues. So he doesn't have to worry about hitting the abilities himself.
Ja.
You could see in the last game that a lot of the times Yasuo was getting blinded, he had to just disengage. Darius going in, think he can get this kill here. He might be able to get it, he gets the pole.
Han bruker ulten sin også.
Oh, these statues are just tearing Darius apart. I think he's underestimating how much damage they do, or just not aware that these statues are dangerous.
Jeg husker når jeg startet å spille League, så var det veldig vanskelig å fortelle, liksom, nei, ikke fortelle, men skjønne hva som gjør veldig mye skade på deg som abilities. Så for eksempel jeg sier, han er veldig vanskelig å forstå hva som kommer til å skje nå, liksom.
Oh, he takes a few tower shots here, and it takes him out. Now, if the statues hit an enemy, do you yourself get turret aggro?
Ja.
So you saw he threw a few statues out there. I was thinking that maybe the statues could tank turret shots, but it didn't seem like it. That's why he ended up taking 2 himself.
Ja, jeg sier de sandmannene, de har ikke HP, så de kan ikke bli target av noe.
Okay.
Så det er bare der for å gjøre skade. Eneste sånn defensive med statuene er at han kan bruke dem som en dash. Og når han dasher, så får han litt skjold.
I like that they're not pushing onto this tower too hard right now.
Ja.
Because if Azir gets his ult again and they're under tower, they're in trouble.
Ja.
So they're just going to play it a little bit safe, try to get a little bit more farm.
Ser vi at Darius brukte heal for å heale seg litt opp der.
You can see in this game, Teemo is keeping up in experience with Azir. He's getting outpoked a little bit, but if they keep this up and Teemo can keep up in farm, the others can catch up eventually, and they'll stand a pretty good chance of taking Azir out later on. So they get a lot of damage out on Darius there. Those statues, it's easy to underestimate them because you're like, you know, it's a sand guy. What's he gonna do? He's made out of sand. But they are really putting out damage. Right there, he hits I think all 3 of them with that line attack, and then the statues just start wailing on them.
Statuen gjør også
a huge ult. He knew the tower was low, the turret was low. No, the turret is full health. He just dove that turret.
Nei, han har det passiven til han, sier. Han kan putte opp et eget tårn hvis deres tårn er ødelagt.
That seems a little bit broken in this game mode.
Ja.
Because there's one lane. There's one lane.
Sant det. Men tårnet har ikke så veldig mye HP, og så ser du det at det går gradvis ned.
Okay, yeah. But still, an amazing play. I don't think the tower was down yet when he dove.
Det er sant. Han så at tårnet kom til å dø. Så før han går inn før han han bruker
the stolen oh my god, the stolen turret just absolutely melts Teemo. So again, the win condition for Azir is going to be to take the second turret. The noob team needs to make it to the Nexus. But the way it's looking now, I think Azir is going to be able to take this one.
Yeah.
I think it was very smart for him to switch up his champ here because it completely threw them off.
Ja.
And especially, I don't know if they knew that tower got converted. Because they probably don't know about the passive.
Ja,
I didn't know about it.
Ikke sant. Men du så der at han brukte Zonias. Det er derfor han ble gull. Og det er sånn active ability du kan bruke. Som man ser at
Oh, he goes in with the ult again and just obliterates Annie there. He's going to keep going. He's got 4 statues on that Teemo. He wants to clean it up, but Teemo gets away.
Og Darius går inn, men han står helt i ro i statuene, som gjør det veldig vanskelig for han å vinne den kampen der, egentlig.
The Darius ult looked very tempting, and he went for it. But it was not enough. He didn't have any blood stacks on him.
Det er veldig lurt når man spiller Darius å bruke sånn damage abilities etter man har fått
he tries to end the game here. And he dives for it to end the game, but he gets shut down.
Jeg tror Teemo brukte blind sin der, så han ikke kunne treffe tårnet.
That's big brain. That is big brain.
Men nå er spørsmålet, kommer han til å rushe til tårnet nå for å prøve å vinne med en gang?
They need to be very aware of that, because if he just runs past them, he can easily just melt that tower, that turret.
Ja, det er sant.
So they need to be a little bit pushed up and make sure they're engaging him anytime he's away from his own turret.
Så det er bra at de pusher nå, for da må han pushe masse minions tilbake igjen, før han kan gjøre det. Hvis han ikke bare springer forbi dem, liksom. Det kan jo være en ting. Han ulter dem tilbake. Han dasher forbi dem.
It looks like he's going for it.
Han gjør det,
he's gonna run right. He pulls back a little bit here.
Ikke.
He was thinking about it. He was definitely thinking about it.
Kanskje han skal clear ut den waven, og så gjør han det.
I think they know. If they need to stay with this wave here, though.
Ja.
They need to push this wave up, and don't let him just kind of run right through it. We just got word we're going to have an interview with the winner after this match. So that'll be fun. I'm excited to hear what his kind of game plan was, what he was thinking, especially in that first match where he thought he had it the whole time. So he started BMing and ended up throwing the whole match. So I'm excited to hear, his kind of response to that. If he was just trying to have some fun, or if he thought he was actually unstoppable.
Nå drepte han Darius, og han chaser etter Annie her for å
Look at that attack speed. That is incredible. Absolutely amazing. Definitely don't want to be 1v1ing him.
Så vi at han Teemo putter masse shrooms overalt for å prøve å defende fra Nasir. Kanskje gjør han så low at han ikke kan tower dive for å få tårnet.
Now, he probably wants to be setting up these mushrooms in a way where he can't really get into the tower without running into one.
Yeah.
Because the way it's set up now, he can kind of just walk in there, but they seem to be in very good positions.
Han bruker passiven sin til å sette opp et tårn rett når han engager på en Darius.
That was pretty good. He's pretty low here, but
han får alle tre. Nå kan han bare pushe.
Damage. That looks like it's going to be game.
Hvis ikke Annie kan defende her.
I don't think it's possible with all these minions here. They'll take the tower themselves, and that's going to be game 3 right there.
A Seer win.
He's getting flashy, just picking up that extra kill after the win. Very well played by Azir. Very good awareness on his opponents. Just knowing that they're not too knowledgeable about all the different champs. Using that to his advantage. It was a very good best of 3. Not knowing much about League, I think this helped me a lot. Just to, I got to learn some new champs. I would have never known about Azir's passive. I would have been like, what is this enemy tower doing on my side of the map? So it's good to know about that. So soon we're going to get Uwe in here. He was playing on the pro team for a little interview. We don't have any questions prepared, so this should be fun.
Woo!
Firefox. Yeah.
Ja.
He was indeed pretty good. I'm sorry, what was that?
Ove,
Oh,
er du
Ove.
her?
Hallo.
Hey, Ove.
Så,
Interesting series we
ja.
had there.
Du endte opp med å ta seieren, du. Hva var gameplanen din i første game, egentlig?
Nei, i første gamet så la jeg merke til at det gikk jo litt lettere enn det jeg forventa, nesten. Så jeg bestemte meg for å gjøre et veldig dumt valg, og gikk AP Yasuo. Jeg underestimatet det litt, men plutselig kom Dariusen deres tilbake med veldig mange items.
Ja.
Og da gikk det bare nedover for meg, rett og slett.
Det hadde jo også kanskje noe med at han Darius, han bygde jo Spirit Visage, som gir han AP resistance, men ikke AD. Når du gikk AP, så var han enda mer counter til det.
Ja, jeg tenkte nok ikke helt over det der og da, dessverre.
So in game 2, it seemed like you kind of had the right idea. You knew what you were playing against, and you just played it a little bit more conventionally. Played it the Yasuo the way he's meant to be played.
Ja.
Just diving those squishies and stuff. I assume you felt pretty comfortable going into game 2.
I starten av game 2 følte jeg meg litt de overrasket meg ganske hardt der, når de plutselig angrep meg ut av busken.
Ja.
Så da ble jeg litt stresset, rett og slett. Men etter hvert, når jeg begynte å få itemsene mine, så begynte ting å gå litt bedre for meg.
Yeah, we were a little bit worried about you after that first blood, but you got back in the game very quickly. And in game 3, you switched your champ, and what was your plan there? Was it just to throw them off, or were you just bored of playing Yasuo?
Nei, jeg begynte rett og slett å bli litt redd for de. De begynte å få litt mer teken på spillet, synes jeg, og da måtte jeg bare trå opp med noe nytt som hadde litt mer survivability, da.
Ja.
And it worked out very well. I mean, they probably, being new players, didn't know too much. I didn't know either about the passive for Azir. So they're probably wondering, why is this tower on our side of the map and just getting absolutely demolished by it? So we thought it was a very good play to pick Azir. It worked out really well, especially against people who aren't too familiar with the different champs in the game. Yeah, so thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to say to the fans?
Subscribe til twitch.tv/solborgstream.
Of course. Thank you for that. Thank you for the free plug. we have a celebrity just plugging our channel right now. It's amazing.
Det føles godt.
Indeed. So, do you have any more words about that series, or do you think we've said pretty much everything?
Yeah.
I think we summed it up pretty well.
Yeah.
I think it went really well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too confusing having like half Norwegian, half English. I think it went pretty well.
Ja, det gikk ganske bra.
So stay tuned, because I'm not positive if the CS stream is tonight. Do we have any confirmation on that?
Jeg vet ikke helt. Mer Eivind.
It's on Wednesday. Okay. So make sure you follow and check out the CS stream on Wednesday. Or Thursday, apparently.
En av de 2 dagene.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follow, Will. That's
Onsdag.
yeah. Cut to the music.
Sheesh.